So what's your name?
Raytanya.
Raytanya? That's a lovely name. You want to go to college? Yes. Yeah. Do you know what you want to do in college?
I want to be a surgeon.
A surgeon? Why do you want to be a surgeon?
Because I want to help people.
Help people? Yeah.
I want to be where I grow up. I want to be a scientist.
Teacher take care if you fall, and teacher give you work, and teacher be nice to you, and teachers tell you. Sometimes teacher always yell, but they don't want to.
Where do you go to school now?
Walker Jones Education Campus.
Do you like it?
No.
Yeah.
Not always.
These kids are either working or they're on the street or they're in prostitution. The only way to change the life cycle of and the generational cycle for these children is actually to give them education.
The power of education to transform transcends just communities, right? It's obviously about teachers impacting students, but it's amazing to kind of see that ripple effect.
So the teacher in this classroom, I have gone pretty much a whole semester with him, and he is almost never said anything encouraging to the kids. Everything is in a negative light. He'll pretty much constantly say, if you don't do this, you're going to fail out of the 2nd grade. And that's not even really a possibility. And they get scared, but at the same time it's so much that they don't really even take what he's saying to heart anymore, and they just kind of retaliate and are just like, I don't really care.
So she took this young girl down to Georgetown who had never been to a college campus, who had this goal of going to college and then going to be a lawyer, not really understanding the LSAT, and she took her for a whole day on the Georgetown campus. They talked about the LSAT, they had lunch, they just walked around and just really connected and talked about the opportunities given, but that how math really is important, that when you look at the LSAT, there's a whole math section, you know. So this little girl didn't know. She came back to school a new student. She was engaged, she started participating in class more, and she finished with an A. And I was going to these areas. Sometimes I need to have a meeting with the owner of a liquor store, high profit area, and I'm coming to this liquor store and it's 9 o'clock in the morning, there's a line outside. One day I was walking away, and I was like, man, this does not sit well with me. Like, there's a line, and I'm in this neighborhood that I know is low income. One day I was like, this just does not sit well with me. Something has to change. But when you're in a job and you're working and you've been geared and you've been raised to go to corporate America, you may not know what else there is to do or how to get somewhere else because you get tracked into one thing.
Honestly, I didn't realize how bad it was, how many kids I would encounter that are so far below their reading level. And honestly, it's just shocking to me, just because obviously I grew up going to a great school. I got to Georgetown because of support from my parents and support from my teachers, and it's just frustrating that you see these experiences just based on where you're born or where you come from, and that's kind of what drives me at this point, realizing that I got to be here not because of anything that I've done. Really, I mean, obviously I worked hard in school, but I had that opportunity to be able to excel, and the kids that we're working with really don't have someone there to kind of be helping them explain how to do that and really pushing them and really showing them that it's possible.
It takes someone saying, oh, you have a dream, but do you know how to get there?